There are multiple ways to configure backup for an Azure file share using Azure Backup. You can configure both snapshot and vaulted backups for Azure files from either the Recovery Services Vault dashboard or the File Share Properties page. In the last video, we covered how to enable backup for a single Azure file share using the File Share Properties. A link to that video is provided in the description. This method is the simplest way to enable backup for a single Azure file share. However, if you want to configure Azure Backup for multiple Azure file shares at the same time, you'll need to use the Recovery Services Vault dashboard. In this video, we will walk you through the process of configuring Azure Backup to backup an Azure file share. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT Webcast. Before diving into the backup process, ensure that all prerequisites are in place. You'll need an active subscription to use Azure services. Your Azure file share must be stored in an Azure storage account. You must have the necessary permissions, typically a contributor role, to manage backup operations within the portal. Recovery Services Vault, which is a container for backup data and an essential part of the backup process. Log into the Azure portal. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your Azure account. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Recovery. Under Services, select Recovery Services Vault. If you already have a Recovery Services Vault, select it. If not, click Create and follow the prompts to create one. For this demo, I have created a Recovery Services Vault named TestAZ-RSV01. Click on the name of the Recovery Services Vault to access it. This will be a two-step process. In the first step, we will create an Azure Backup policy. And in the second step, we will configure Azure Backup for the Azure file shares. Let's create an Azure Backup policy. Expand the Manage section and then select Backup Policies. Here, you will see a list of existing backup policies and the option to create a new one. Click on Add to start creating a new backup policy. Select Policy Type. We will choose Azure File Share since we want to create a backup policy to backup Azure File Shares. Click on Azure File Share link to continue. Enter the name you want to give this backup policy. In this example, we'll use the name AZF Test Daily Backup Policy 01. Now we need to select the backup tier. The backup tier determines where your backups are stored. The snapshot tier enables only snapshot-based backups which are stored locally and can only protect against accidental deletions. Vault Standard Backup tier enables data transfer to the vault and provide long-term retention with complete protection against accidental deletion and ransomware attacks. Microsoft recommends choosing Vault Standard for enhanced protection and longer retention. Now, configure the backup schedule as per the requirement. You can configure up to 6 backups per day. With backup frequency, you can set how often the backup should run, such as daily or hourly. For this example, select daily from the drop-down list. Specify the time to perform the backup. Since this is a lab setup, we are using this backup schedule. However, in a production environment, set up the backup frequency and backup time as required. Also, don't forget to choose the correct time zone for your local region. The snapshots are taken as per the schedule defined in the backup policy. By default, the retention period for the snapshot is set to 5 days. Change the value as per your requirement. For vaulted backup, the data from the last snapshot of the day is transferred to the vault. Under Vault Retention, set the retention period for daily, weekly, monthly or yearly backup. Configure the snapshot retention and vault retention duration to determine the expiry date of the recovery points. Define the backup settings according to your requirements. When you are ready, click Create. The deployment process will take a few seconds. Please wait for the process to complete. When the deployment is complete, select Go to Resource to proceed. We have successfully created a backup policy to backup Azure File Share. Expand Manage and then click on Backup Policies. The newly created backup policy for the Azure File Share appears in the list. In the second step, we will configure Azure Backup for the Azure File Share using this backup policy. Go to Overview. On the Overview tab, select Backup. First, select who is managing the resource you want to backup. From the drop-down menu, select where your workload is running. Select Azure from the list. Next, select what do you want to backup. Since we want to backup Azure File Shares, we will select Azure File Share from the list. When you are ready, click on Backup. Now let's start the backup configuration. Click Select to choose the storage account that contains the file shares to be backed up. The Select Storage Account page opens, displaying a list of discovered supported storage accounts. These are either associated with this vault or located in the same region as the vault, but not yet associated with any recovery services vault. By default, it lists the storage accounts from the current subscription. If you want to configure the backup operation with a storage account in a different subscription, choose the other subscription from the subscription filter. The storage accounts from the selected subscription appear. This is known as cross-subscription backup. Select the storage account. To protect against accidental deletion, Azure Backup applies a delete lock to the storage account. This lock allows authorized users to read and modify resources but prevents deletion. When you are ready, click OK. First, it will register the storage account with the Recovery Services Vault. This may take a minute. Wait for the registration process to complete. Once more, verify that the correct storage account is selected. Click Add to select the Azure File Share you want to backup. Azure searches the selected storage account for file shares that can be backed up. If you recently added your file shares and don't see them in the list, please allow some time for them to appear. From the file shares list, select one or more file shares you want to backup. Select both file shares and click OK. Now we need to select the backup policy to backup the selected file shares. From the drop-down list, select the Azure Backup policy we created earlier. Make sure that the backup frequency, snapshot, and retention details are correct. When you are ready, click Enable Backup. This process will configure Azure Backup for the selected Azure file shares. Wait for the process to complete. Once the deployment is complete, click on Go to Resource. We have successfully configured Azure Backup for Azure File Shares. Let's confirm that. Under Protected Items, click Backup Items. Then click on Azure Storage. We can see that both Azure File Shares are listed as backup items. To view more details, click on View Details. The page shows backup status for the Azure File Share and information about recovery points, jobs running, and alerts issued. Until the initial backup completes, last backup status shows as warning, initial backup pending. You can also run an on-demand backup to create a recovery point manually right now. Go back to Recovery Services Vault. Expand Manage and then click on Backup Infrastructure. Expand Azure Storage Accounts, then click on Storage Accounts. We can see the storage account name registered in this Recovery Services Vault for Azure File Share Backup. We can see the number of shares currently being backed up in this Recovery Services Vault. This is how we can configure backup for an Azure File Share using the Azure portal. That's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.